first resume, let's see here. So this is looks like a patent attorney, and they are working with the same firm since 2020. And then before that, they were at another firm where they were doing trademark work. And then also before that, they were doing, this person's a trademark and patent attorney. Well, this is actually interesting, and we don't get a lot of, in these sort of reviews, we don't get a lot of patent attorneys. So this is actually a very good resume. But there's a couple of things about it that I'm not really quite sure about what this person's doing. This particular attorney majored in electrical engineering, which is a great thing to have if you want to be a patent attorney. And then it looks like they worked at a patent firm doing patent work for quite a while, and which is 5 years, and then went into doing trademark and then litigation and mainly trademarks. That's almost like a switch in practice area. And they went from doing a very complex practice area to doing trademark, which is not as difficult, and now they're doing general related work. So a couple of things about this resume. Anytime someone does a practice area switch, that can be a little bit alarming sometimes to law firms. This person may have moved to a smaller market, I don't know, but now they're doing different types of work, and they may have their own practice. I don't know exactly what's going on. But to move from doing patent prosecution to doing trademark to now doing more general type of work is a pattern where the person seems to be, and I don't know what the reasons for this type of movement are, but a couple things about this resume is I wouldn't try, if you want to try to market yourself as a trademark and patent attorney, I would probably try to put in a little bit of information about make it not look like such a dramatic practice area switch, because you have 5 years of experience doing patent prosecution, and then all of a sudden you went over to doing trademark law, which doesn't require even even a science degree to do, and now you're doing general practice. There needs to be some sort of explanation for that and why you're doing that, because being in part of the patent, doing the patent USPTO, admitted there, which is a good thing, is not necessarily going to help you in this general type of position. So this resume would almost be better if it stopped in 2018, but trademark is certainly in demand right now. But if you want to do trademark, I would try to maybe to some extent and to be more focused, talk about the work you're doing here that's related to IP, and really de-emphasize real estate and litigation, because most law firms are looking for people that are specialists. And one thing I think that I talk about in most meetings is, just see here, in most of these meetings is when law firms are evaluating your resume, they want to know, will you do the job long term? So they want to know, can you do the job? Will you do the job long term? Well, can you be managed? Will you do the job long term? Do you want the job is another one. So here, I think law firms are going to wonder if you're going to stick around wherever you go, because it just seems that in terms of your resume, this resume is moving from something that was very focused on patent work to now trademark for a year, and now something more general. So a lot of times, there's nothing wrong with not liking the practice of law, and lots of people don't, but you've been moving into kind of all these different things. Now, this may be a good resume for going in-house, for example, because you can do all sorts of different types of work and be an in-house counsel, but a law firm is going to be a little nervous about it. So I like the resume, but they're going to be a little bit nervous.